Hey, what do you say, YouTubers? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have our ZD Racing desert truck. It's the Rocket model, 1/16 scale. It's advertised as hobby grade, but you know, for $99 we're going to have to unbox it and take a look and see what we got. So we'll do a quick unboxing, we'll put the truck together, we'll take her out for a little speed rip, and then we'll do a little final review and wrap up at the end. Let's take a look. Okay, first let's start out by looking at the box. And you can see it's pretty beat up. Now this came from Banggood, just as you see it. It wasn't a box in a box, it was just this box inside of a plastic shipping bag. Okay, so this all comes from China direct. So when you order from Banggood, there's two ways to order on the website, and it's either from the US warehouse if it's in stock, or from the China warehouse. If you order from the China warehouse, it usually takes 4 to 6 weeks. So this was probably almost 2 months. So if you're worried about ordering from Banggood, it takes a long time to get the item, but you will get it. I never even inquired where is my order, that kind of thing, because it took so long. I've ordered from them before, so I expected it because this wasn't in stock in the US warehouse. So right away you can see, because it wasn't a box in a box, you can see that the box has been crushed, and there's actually a puncture mark here where it looks like the corner of another box might have gone through it. But we're going to open it up and we'll do a quick unboxing and see what it looks like inside. So you can still see it's got the factory seal on it. Oh, upside down. Let's see. Okay. Manual. Looks like maybe a little receiver box, and body clips, tire iron, a couple of zip ties. So even if you're familiar with RCs and that kind of thing, you should read through the manual. A lot of these vehicles have these little tips and tricks in there that might not be common with other vehicles. There's a couple 3M pads in there, maybe for holding the receiver. This is a ready to run model. Comes with a charger. Charger cord. 2 charger cords. One is European and one is US standard. See the radio. It's small, feels kind of cheap, plasticky. It doesn't have foam on the wheel or anything, but it has the steering trim, speed switch, which that probably is like a throttle dual rate. Okay, and then it has your steering reverse. And it has your on and off switch. It has auxiliary button, which I'm not sure what that's for. It's probably the same remote they use for different models. But feels okay. Like I said, it's cheap and plasticky, but for a $99 model, it'll do the trick. It'll get the job done. Over here we got a bag of tires. They open up, see how they feel. They actually feel pretty nice. A plastic wheel. It's a small hex. It's not a 12mm hex, but the tires feel nice. They got foam in them. Be nice and slippery on the road. Should be a lot of fun. A lot of these smaller trucks are the most fun. You use these right after it rains and the roads are still wet, because they just slide around. You can have a blast drifting with them. So tires look good. I want to see the body. Right, it feels, this thing feels nice. It's got Nice scale detail. It's got the driver and the navigator in there. The helmets turn. The body, it's a nice heavy Lexan. Spare tire on there. It's got plastic body shocks with aluminum caps and aluminum base. But a lot of travel on a suspension. In pretty good value here for the money that you spend. Under 100 bucks. If I remember right, it was $89. So, well, that suspension feels great. I tell you what, this thing feels as good as any $300 truck I have. Suspension is nice. The body is solid. Oil-filled shocks. It comes with a 2-cell LiPo battery, 1500 milliamp, and looks like there's probably room in there for a bigger battery, maybe a 2000 or 2200. I'm going to charge this puppy up and we're going to take her for a rip. I don't know, fellas, this is a pretty cool little truck, and I got to tell you, I am way more excited about this thing than I should be. It's just a cool little truck. So let's give her a shot and see how she does. Set her up for a little speed run. She is cool. Handles good. It's not tippy. I mean, for a small truck, it's got a lot of speed. You can see the suspension working. I mean, it's cool. And honestly, I didn't realize those LED lights were real. I just figured for the money they wouldn't be. But so far, I could say buy this truck. This asphalt might be a little sticky because it's fairly new. Well, it'll roll, which is good. Wheelie action. Let's try that again. See if I can find a place to jump her a little bit. I don't think this is going to take a lot of hard bashing. a lot of big jumps and stuff, but I think you could do small jumps with it. I think it'll be fine. Let's see how we do here. So yeah, that ruts are a little big for it. So it's basically a nice smooth surface basher, street basher, or a little sandy parking lot like this. I'm really fortunate to have this area here to play in. Let me see what these throttles are. Okay, so that's the throttle trimmed all the way down, and that's all the way up. So
Well, I tell you what, fellas, this thing is a blast. I couldn't stop playing with it. You know, I mean, it just does everything well. It does what some of my 10th scale rock racers should do and would like to do. This thing, it handles great, it's responsive, it's just a bundle of fun. The scale detail, the quality of the build, I mean, we knocked the shine off it and it held up good, no breakdowns, everything went great. I have no complaints about this truck, and for me, for the money, I say buy it. So if you liked the video, give her a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time.